Hello, beautiful stars out there, earth, air, fire, and water. I hope everyone has been staying prayed up, blessed up, and doing what you do best. It is a beautiful, 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 nice night out here in Rainchild's Corners. And I just hope you all continue to do no other than what? Have and staying on those paths, okay? And so I just came on here real quick to bring a message, and this is something that was just nagging at me, and I guess I just had to go on ahead and get this message out. So whoever this message right here resonates with, and this is not going to be a long message, but whoever
it is
this
longer
message
than expected
resonates with, if you've been missing something very important to you, something very sacred to your heart, something that you noticed that disappeared, from your belongings or whatever, and you might have thought you might have misplaced it or whatever the case may be, and you have been looking everywhere and everywhere and everywhere for it, but then think about the first thought that came to your mind when you realized it was missing. And I know you had to do that, and when you did that, you was like, no, that's not true. But I'm here to tell you, the first thought that you thought when whatever this was that came up missing, whether it be a sacred crystal, you know what I'm saying, maybe, some ashes from your grandmother, whatever the case may be, it could be like a little medallion or something special to your heart, and I'm hearing it's some type of medallion, something very sacred to you, something that was possibly passed down, maybe a family heirloom or something like that, and it's gone, and you've searched everywhere for it. But I'm here to tell you, the first thought that you thought, that's what happened to your little medallion. But I'm here to tell you, don't flip out and worry about it, because for someone to take something like that belongs to you, that's really close to your heart, your family, your family lineage or whatever the case may be, for someone to take something like that, they got to be literally out of their mind. Things like that is something that belongs to you, and it was passed down to you, and so no one should have never ever thought that they was taking something away from you. They only probably did it to hurt you or whatever the case may be, but let me tell you this, they're only hurting themselves. And I would not be surprised if that item does not just pop up and return back up in your stuff, just like that. Because they only hurt themselves when they done that. And I mean, literally, when you do things like that, I look at it like you're literally just cursing yourself if you take something that belongs to somebody that another deceased person had gave them. You know what I'm saying? Or if it was something that was passed down from family generation to generation to generation, you've seen this person with this, and you're that envious and that hateful to the point where you want to take something like that from somebody, that's just out of this world. And so I just want to get some messages on this right quick, and let's just see what's gonna become out of this. And let me go ahead and get some clear communication coming through. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Nothing but the highest light. God Almighty, archangels, ancestors, evil is never welcome here. And I just heard these things are not going to be tolerated. This is not being tolerated. Yeah, that's what I just heard. It's not being tolerated. So if you're cross watching here and you done took something from somebody and it didn't belong to you, child, I will put that mug back. I would put that mug back as soon as possible. I would put it back so quick, child.
Faster than the speed of light.
I would be putting that back. You really need to put it back. If you have to stick it in a mailbox, child, or put it in the yard, honey, put it somewhere. But you need to return that item back to who it belonged to if it does not belong to you. And it might not even be a sacred item, honey. It might just be something somebody loves or something somebody paid their hard-earned money for. But there's some ancestors around here, child, and they're not happy about this. And I'm just here to tell you, you need to put it back. Put it back. All right. Empathize like God Almighty, archangels, ancestors. Evil is never welcome here. Hold on. Let's get some messages on this, okay? Yeah, child, you need to put that mud back. Yep, because look, you need to put that mud back. Solid moves will give you more than what you ask for 100% every single time, honey. If you want everything to go good in your life, and you don't want any kind of bad luck for taking this little item, whoever you took this from, you better do it solidly. Solid moves will give you more than what you ask for 100% every single time. Put it back. Do it silently. And this is technically, this is what this card is saying. Just put it back silently, and you ain't gonna have nothing to worry about, and you'll get what it is that you know. Things will just be better for you. Okay, what else? Yeah, we'll put that mud back, yeah. Back where it belongs. With the quickness. Yeah, because the person who you taking things from, they be in their own lane, in their own life, manifesting their own power, but and doing things on their own. They ain't bothered nobody. They ain't did nothing to you. They ain't took nothing from you. So why in the world would you want to take something from them? You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking this is why you done this. Just from looking at this card, the reason why you took this item, because they manifest so much. They manifest the money bag. They manifest things into their life. You thinking by you taking that item that you getting something out of that. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that you getting something from taking this from them, because you thinking maybe that's what they have, that might be their power. You know what I'm saying? But really the power is in them. You know what I'm saying? What else? Power be in you, not on you, honey.
Exactly. Do the work on yourself.
Oops. Yeah. Says it's so easy to forget. What you give is what you get. Okay? Says you were honest. You showed pure love without judgment. You were not blind. Okay? You saw the flaws, yet you trusted them. This okay, and it says how did they treat you? What they gave is what they shall get. You know what I'm saying? It says it's all fun and games till that universal judgment hits back. Just be glad you came from a heart space. You were blessed evermore. So the person who you took this from, this person is a beautiful individual. They trusted you, and what you did, you just turn around and you did something to them. You took things from them.
Now it shall return, Boya.
And you read that, pause it, whatever. And this message right here goes for the person who took something that belonged to someone and it was sacred to their heart. You know what I'm saying? Because they were doing this out of greed, greed, malice, whatever. And they were literally, thinking that the thing, that the person had, whatever this thing was, you know what I'm saying? They're thinking that by them taking this item, it's bringing them luck, because they thought that it, brought you luck. You know what I'm saying?
It's all in their mind to think such. It's called hard work. It's in your DNA to keep pushing forward, closing out all foolishness.
Can't possibly take something and be like, oh my God, I'm just going to take, child. One thing you never do is put your hands on something that belongs to somebody else. Period. On no levels. Yeah. Okay, root work, poison in someone's food. Possibly I'm thinking from this right here, the person who basically just grabbed your item, stole it or whatever, they've been around you for a long time. This person possibly been, doing some negative things behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? They possibly could have been slowly putting stuff in your food. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what this person's been doing to you because they're so envious and jealous or whatever the case may be. I mean, they just been snatching up things left and right. Might have just been taking little things here and there, and you just not even recognizing, until you start looking for certain things. They mouth, the words, they been spewing out there, whatever the case may be, just poison. And technically, I just heard, looking at this card right here, I'm just basically hearing, they poisoning themselves, poisoning their own selves by take whatever it is that they took from you, they poisoning themselves with that item by it being in a position, and they cannot, I just heard they cannot take this item and throw it away or anything. They need to return it back to you as soon as possible. That item not gonna do nothing but bring them just stress and strife. People be thinking, oh, because you have so much stuff, little things or whatever the case may be, and you might not, been wearing it for a little while, that, oh God, I had to snatch them cards up because I didn't, yeah. Yeah, they felt like maybe you were having too much good luck and stuff in your life. You know what I'm saying? They felt like, from what I'm seeing on this card right here, I'm just reading them intuitively. They felt like it protected you from evil and it brought you money. You know what I'm saying? Because it says right here, it says, if I'm so special, why am I a secret? It says to keep the devil away. And but intuitively, that's the message that I'm getting from this. Okay? What else? And possibly that's what it did for you. You know what I'm saying? And also at the same time, they also felt like, from this card, they felt like you was getting too much attention. So they wanted to take that thing, whatever it was, away from you because they felt like, it just was the superpower source of your life. What else? Ooh. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Jealous, envy, hate, over your blessings. So the blessings that you have in your life, they're just jealous and envious over it. They can go around, pick, run their mouth or whatever the case, it may be about you. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to take something from you, an item from you that belonged to you. I'm trying to figure out exactly why. Why do they do this? It says, your name is always in their mouth.
You are the highlight of their life every single day, and you are aware.
But you're going to get these things. You know what I'm saying? People are going to always forever talk about somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody don't go around gossiping. You know what I'm saying? Especially at our grown age. But, a lot of people will continuously be out there just running their mouth, just talking, because some people just don't know what else to do with themselves. And this is what's on the bottom of the deck. It says you are protected. You are protected. Whether anybody want to believe that or not, you are protected. The ones that are here that's listening to this message, if it resonates with you, you take what applies, you leave the rest. Don't try to make these messages fit if they don't fit. If nobody's taking no item from you, you're not missing nothing, this is not your message. Okay? Through. See, the fact of the matter is, The Most High rebuilt you better and stronger. You know what I'm saying? Some people just can't get over that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you might have been a certain type of way, you know, in the past. But then you had to go through trials, tribulations, even had to come across a few tests, you know what I'm saying, here and there. You might have failed a couple of those tests. But what you did, you jump back up, you dust yourself off, and you kept it moving. And you had to keep trying again and keep trying again and keep trying again till you get it right. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand your struggle. They don't understand your life. They don't understand, you know, how certain things, you know, happen for you after you done been down and out in the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? You've been there, you know, but you clawed your way up out of God knows what, you know what I'm saying? But people, they don't understand your struggle. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's so, you know, important for, you know, you to come out and, you know, tell people about your struggles and things that you went through. You know, just don't be all up in the shadows and just be hiding and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come out and tell your story. You know, I know it's hard to do sometimes, but that's what we got to do. And the best way you need to tell it, just tell it.
Get that pain off of you.
And then, you know, share your story. That way you can share, you know, help somebody else out. But as you can see with this beautiful card right here, and this, you know, these are deck right here that I basically, you know, created. And this card means so much to me, you know, because the Most High will take the most saddest person who think they don't have nothing in life, you know what I'm saying, nobody who loves or care about them at all, and they will take that one individual and build them all the way back up. God never leaves you astray, ever. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget that. And if you can just see like these little things. Yeah, it takes guts to be gentle and kind. Purity, keep what matters, you know, because God he took out all that badness, all the things that, you know, that were basically broken inside your body. Everything that was broken inside of you that needed to be fixed, it was, you know, repaired. You know what I'm saying? He kept what mattered. Brought you through all that darkness and just into pure, you know, just purity. Y'all even peeky sweared on a couple little secrets and stuff amongst, you know, between you and God. You know what I'm saying? But you know, nobody has the right to be taking nothing from you. You know, you're going to be loved, taken care of, and divinely guarded, period. Regardless of what they take from you. You know? Just keep looking up. You know, don't let nobody have your little heart in shambles and stuff, and, you know, keep praying on it. And I do believe whatever item that you're missing, I believe it's going to be coming back, because they're going to do this silently. So it's probably just going to appear back in your stuff like you might have overlooked it or whatever. And if you know who took that item or whatever, I would start feeding them with a long handled spoon and just leave them alone. And even if they don't bring it back, and if you have, you know, your intuition told you that that's where it went, and you already been noticing some weird, strange activity amongst the person or whatever the case may be, just feed them with a long handled spoon. Just back off. You know, you don't have to say anything. Just go about your business. All right. But yeah, like I was saying, I was looking at this item, you know, like this was your good luck charm, so they had to have it. You know what I'm saying? And by them doing that, you know, they technically, even though, you know, they took your kindness for stupidity, you know what I'm saying? And they thought you weren't going to miss it. So, you know, but what they didn't understand was that what they you know, give to you and what they've done to you, it comes right back. Period.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They've been spewing out, you know, negativity, you know what I'm saying, doing root spell work. You don't necessarily have to be poisoning the food or whatever the case may be, you know, just by people running their mouth just with negativity, lies, whatever the case may be, that's still poison. And technically they're poisoning themselves when they took that item. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they looked at it like, that was your shield against negativity because they possibly been doing root spell work all along. You know what I'm saying? And if nothing was hitting you, so they was just looking at it like that. It still ain't nothing hitting you. Period. It's just a jealous envy, spirit that they have on them that they need to heal within themselves. And that has nothing to do with you. That's them. And they're going to forever be running their mouth. Period. And you are protected. What they don't realize is that you're see with a pinky swear up there? That is technically you side by side with the divine. A lot of people might not believe that, but it is what it is. Period. Okay, so I'm going to pull some from these God Almighty record. Thank you. Nothing but the highest light, God Almighty, archangels, ancestors. Evil is never welcome here. People are just going to always think that you're doing evil and, think you the negative one or whatever the case may be, and thinking, oh, she got this shield, so, here, I'm going to take it. This is all mine. Now I hold the power. Okay, child, get over yourself. It's in you, not on you. I keep getting these same cards out. Alright, take these. So, okay. 2 more, please, Spirit. 1 more. Thank you. Yep. So if you're, wondering about that item, just have faith. I believe that it will surface back up. Your item will return. If anyone had to ever deal with something like this and you knew somebody took something of yours and you was looking for it and you really missed the item and you really wanted it back or whatever and then it reappeared, put that in the comment for me. Thank you. It says, always thank God for what you have. Always be thankful for the things that you have. Always be thankful for everything that you have, regardless. Alright, it says, you cannot change the past, but you can always build an awesome future. Please just try. Never give up on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, never give up on yourself. You will always have a chance to start over. We can't always change the past. You know what I'm saying? Just because we go through things, people treat us certain type of ways or whatever the case may be, I understand, we get down, and get to feeling bad, because you can't understand why people want to treat you the way they treat you. You know what I'm saying? And take things from you and try to do just the most to you, period. But just always know you can build an awesome future, and please just try. Because you have powerful, loving energy that surrounds you. Powerful, loving energy will always surround you regardless. And don't be getting all mad and stuff about your item that come up missing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be thinking about retaliating, trying to hurt somebody. Because Spirit is here and they're telling you, please redirect your intentions. Don't be thinking negative. Redirect your intentions. And then this also goes for the other person too, the one who took your item. They need to redirect their intentions on what it is that they were trying to do to you. Vice versa. And then of course you got somebody who's spying on social media. They're going to forever be spying because they want to see what it is that they've done to you, if it's affecting you or not. Okay?
Doing the most.
Get one more. And they're here to tell you that you are loved more than you ever know. And this is this on the bottom of the deck. Just listen. You know, listen to your intuition. Listen to your soul. Listen to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, because people are not going to... So certain people, not everyone, certain people are going to always, you know, think... They're going to always think what they want to think. And there's nothing you can do about what somebody else does and what they think. But when it comes to your energy, your life, your surroundings, and your things, whatever the case may be, you don't have to, you know, have that type of energy around you to the point where you got people in your life trying to affect your life. You know, and even when they're not in your life no more, sometimes they still going to keep trying, messing, because that's just who they are. Some people are just so dead set in their mind and set in their ways to the point where they think that the reason why you have what you have and you're growing the way you're growing and things are working out for you, they think it's because of an item. Maybe because it holds magic, or maybe they might have took the item because they thought that maybe perhaps that item might have had something to do with the devil or whatever, and they wanted to destroy it so you couldn't have it to use it, and then they still see you going on and going about your life or whatever without the item, and you ain't even know the item was gone, did you? Until one day you possibly started looking for it and you saw it was gone. And you still going about your merry own way, because I know you hear it everywhere. It's not what's on you, it is what's in you. Okay? And that's just the way it's gonna be, child. It's the way it's gonna be. And let me see something. Okay. I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna need to clean off my table. Let you ask a question. And go on ahead, you can ask a yes or no question. And then we'll see what it is, alright? In 3, 2, 1, ask your question. And that, my friend, the question you asked was always. And we're just going to keep it like that, okay? So whatever you ask, just always. I don't know why every time when you do the ask the question, you always hear that song, "You're mine and we belong together." I always hear that song. But anyway, give your girl a big fat thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. And I will be back on here sooner than later. Love you all. Deuces.